Okay, question 23 for the Practice Provincial B. Now, given an equation in general form, ax plus by plus c equals 0, which of the following conditions must be true for the graph of the line to have a positive slope and a positive y-intercept? Okay, so in order for this to be true, we need to do a little bit of rearranging for this. We have to rearrange this equation. So it looks like this. Okay. Now I might ask, why do we need to do that? Well, the question's asking us, we need to know when will it have a positive slope and when will it have a positive y-intercept. So basically this is a slope-intercept. We want to know slope and intercept. And to do that, we need the line to look like this. Okay? So let's rearrange this a little bit. So we want to get the y by itself. So we can subtract ax and we can subtract c. So we get by equals negative ax minus c. We want to get y by itself, so y is going to be negative ax over b minus c over b. Okay. And which of these conditions will give me a positive slope and a positive y-intercept? I'll erase this a moment so we can see the slope explicitly. Okay. So the slope of this line is going to be this part. Okay, this is going to be my slope. So negative a over b is my slope. Right. And now which of these conditions will make this positive? Okay, well, if a is greater than 0, it'll be a negative number. Okay, and if b is greater than 0, it'll be a positive number. Okay, so a greater than 0, because it's negative, will make it negative. So for a, this condition here keeps my slope negative. Okay, so it's not going to be a. We don't have to worry about checking c. We know it's not going to be a. Okay, b. If a is greater than 0, so if this number is greater than 0, so let's say 1, well, negative 1 is going to be 1. If it's just 2, it'll be a negative 2. So this is going to be negative. b is less than 0. Well, if b is less than 0, it's going to be like negative 1, negative 2. If you have two negative numbers, then b, or a negative number divided by a negative number will give you a positive number, so your slope will be positive. So it could be b. Okay, could be b. Okay, c. A and b conditions are the same as in a, so it can't be c. Okay, and d conditions for a and b are the same. Alright, so we've narrowed it down to b or d. Next, we want to know, will it have a positive y-intercept? So we look at this part here. Okay, so this is negative c over b. This is my y-intercept. Okay, now we look at our two conditions. Okay, if c is greater than 0, so negative c, if c was like 1, it'd be negative 1. If c were 2, it'd be negative 2. So if c were greater than 0, this part would actually be negative. Okay, in condition b, b is less than 0, so b would also be negative. So we have a negative number in the numerator being divided by a negative number in the denominator. That would make it a positive. So in order for this to be positive, c has to be greater than 0 and b has to be less than 0. So our answer is going to be b. And let's check. Question 23, the answer is b.